My dearest child, I need you to stop for just a moment, right where you are. Forget everything else, just for a breath, and feel the quiet settle around you. I see it. You know the weariness that has settled deep in your soul, the fog of confusion that has clouded your path, and the silent battles you've been fighting all alone. You've been walking near an edge, my precious one, closer than you ever realized. But this moment, right here and now, was marked by heaven long ago. Its arrival is not a coincidence. It is divine design. Think back, just for a second, to all the times I've shown you I was there. You've seen the signs, haven't you? The moments I shielded you from harm, the unexpected help that showed up just in time. You might not fully grasp just how close you were to collapsing under the weight of the path you were on. It was a difficult road, and I saw every step. For every soul I have chosen, there comes a time when my love becomes a shield, protecting them from the consequences their actions would have otherwise brought. It's a sacred pause, not because I can't intervene, but because my mercy is so vast. You were at that critical point, whether you knew it or not. The next move you were about to make was being weighed in the unseen realm. This wasn't about a single mistake. It was about the entire direction of your heart. I wasn't condemning you for your struggles. I am always patient with weary souls. This is your second chance, a fresh start. This very moment is an opening, not just a fleeting emotion or a burst of enthusiasm. It's a sacred gift of my favor. You might be thinking, but I haven't done anything that wrong. In the unseen world, however, it's not about outward mistakes. It's about the condition of your heart. My intention is not to find fault, but to draw you closer to me. When I call someone I've set apart, I don't stop calling until they answer. And while I am slow to anger, I will not ignore a heart that turns away. You were close, closer than you knew. The weight you carried, the growing emptiness, the silent pain, it was all a sign. You weren't just tired, you were being guided back to me. It started with gentle nudges, then with more clarity, until finally I led you to this very moment and said, "This is it. This is the time. You are not here by accident, my child. You are here because my mercy held back a painful outcome. But mercy doesn't last forever. When I extend my hand, it's both an invitation and a boundary. You are standing on the edge of both. You are still mine, still called, but this moment is critical. This isn't about past mistakes. I've decided you can't go another day without understanding this clearly. You've been protected, not because you deserved it, but because you have a calling. Your journey isn't just about your own healing, it's about guiding others to their own paths. That's why I didn't let you go. That's why my love stood in the way of a different outcome and said, wait. But now, that same love is urging you to choose. Understand this. It is not a threat of impending doom. When I act in my perfect timing, you must respond. The opportunity I'm offering you now might not be the same later. The protection I'm providing today could change. This isn't because I'm inconsistent. It's because my timing is precise, and your time has come. You've asked me to show you the way. You've searched for clarity, and this is my answer. There's no more room for uncertainty or delay. Your next step carries more weight than you can imagine, not just for you, but for everyone whose life you touch. And it's not too late, my beloved. That's the beauty of my mercy. It keeps the path open, even when a different outcome was possible. But it doesn't stay open forever. This moment is precious because it is rare. There's still a readiness within you, and I see it. My strength is activated when you surrender. Your surrender, my dear child, unlocks the next chapter of your journey. Your next step will reveal the path I have laid out for you. The shadows don't hinder my plans. They are waiting for you to face me, to stand with me. I don't force change on a hesitant heart. I will nudge you, I will call to you, I will awaken your spirit, but I will wait for you to agree. Your agreement might feel small, uncertain, or slow, but to me, it's everything. Even now, my beloved, the space around you is filled with a promise. Something is about to emerge. This is not some random event, but the person I created you to be, the one who walks in freedom, who stands with strength, who knows, deep down, that they are my chosen one. Not because you are perfect, but because I have declared that your life has value. You asked for a clear vision, you prayed for certainty, and this is it. It has arrived. I'm not looking for an emotional outburst, my beloved child, but for your decision. You already know the truth. That's why your spirit is stirred, why you feel this strength welling up inside you. The inner conflict you feel is not uncertainty. It's the last wall of fear trying to keep you from walking into your freedom. But you are not weak now. You've seen too much to ignore my call. You've reached the end of your own strength, and that's where surrender begins. My work has always been a collaboration, not a matter of eloquent speeches or flawless plans, but simply a sincere turning toward me. You've waited long enough, my dear one. You've wrestled with the same thoughts over and over. The one who opposes you wants you to stay paralyzed. This is more than just your decision. It's the intersection of my purpose and your life. The unseen realm is watching, not with fear, but in awe, because something I have set apart is about to be revealed. There are opportunities that don't last forever, and this is one of them. Say yes, my child, not because you feel confident, but because you belong to me. Say yes, not because of your own strength, but because of the inner certainty that is rising within you. It's your silent declaration saying, I see you, I surrender, I will move forward. You felt the sting of past choices, but here is a truth the darkness hoped you would never discover. The calling I placed within you can't be erased. I didn't choose you because you were perfect. My choice was never based on your mistakes. I didn't wait for you to have it all together. I declared my plan for you long before you ever felt uncertain or afraid. There's a voice that whispered, your failures would make me walk away, that my design for your life was over. But my purpose for you is not fragile like human promises. It doesn't shatter under pressure. It stands firm. Every time you hesitated, every detour you took, every moment you felt lost, none of it erased what I intended. It only revealed my steadfastness. You weren't forgotten, you were being prepared, humbled, and positioned. While others may have given up on you, I remained, my focus never wavering from what I had planned for you. To be chosen by the one who knows you completely, even your deepest flaws, is a profound reality. It means you don't have to earn my love or hide from your past. You only need to align with what is true. And the truth is this: the life I have placed within you is still vibrant, still breathing, still waiting for you to say yes. My child, your calling wasn't forfeited because you went through hard times. It wasn't undone by seasons of silence or moments of feeling stuck. Even when you tried to set it aside, I kept it safe for you. Now is the time to resurrect what you thought was gone forever. Let that sense of purpose you thought had faded come roaring back to life. I never changed my mind about you. I held on to my intention until your heart was ready to remember it. You will now begin to see how the paths you thought were wrong turns actually served a purpose. They taught you invaluable lessons. The seasons of waiting sharpened your vision. The pain you thought diminished, you actually forged an unshakable strength within you. You are now equipped to help others navigate the very experiences you have endured. This is the nature of the purpose I have placed in you. It grows strongest in the places others cannot see and becomes unbreakable when tested. You don't need anyone else's validation to be ready for this. Much of your preparation happened in secret. You weren't in the spotlight, but you were being forged. All that time of preparation is still with you, my precious child. It has been stored up, waiting for this exact moment. There are others who are waiting for what you carry, not a flawless image, but the raw, authentic journey you have walked. Your true self, marked by struggle and refined by testing, is what they need. There are hearts that need your voice to find their own peace. There are generational patterns that won't break until you step into the spaces I've called you to. This is why the one who opposes you has fought so relentlessly against you. He wasn't just fighting you, he was fighting the ripple effect of your purpose. But here you are, my beloved, still standing, still chosen. If my purpose for you could have been easily thwarted, it would have crumbled long ago under the weight you carried. But it endured, held quietly and securely within you, waiting for you to remember, and that moment is now. You are not just returning to a past hope, my child. You are stepping into a strength that has been maturing within you all along. The work I have assigned you didn't vanish, it became richer, and you are more prepared than you can possibly imagine. This readiness is not because everything is perfect now, but because you have been liberated from the things that once held you captive. You now see with clarity what is true and what is not. You have learned who to walk with and who to leave behind. You have seen the consequences of hesitation and have decided you will not linger there any longer. This is true inner strength, my beloved, and this is why the assignment I have for you is now coming to the forefront. Don't wait for more signs, my child. You are living in the evidence right now. The sense of my nearness, the clear knowing that is growing within you, these are the confirmations that the purpose I placed upon you never left. It simply waited for your heart to find its way home. You are not late. You are arriving precisely on schedule. The intense feeling you have right now is real, my precious child. It's not just a product of your circumstances, it is a spiritual reality, and it's not by chance. It is a final, desperate push from the one who opposes you, the one who knows his time is running out. You have come too far, my child, seen too much, and endured too many trials to be ensnared by the same old tactics. But the one who opposes you is not trying to trap the person you once were. He is targeting the person you are becoming, the one who is awake, who recognizes his patterns, and who no longer confuses the struggle with their true identity. And because he cannot destroy the purpose I have for you, my child, he is trying to convince you to abandon it yourself. This is why your thoughts may feel amplified, why temptations may seem more subtle, and why voices of doubt may suddenly sound more rational. His goal is not just to make you stray, it is to create enough confusion to make you turn away from your assignment just before it is fully revealed. You have likely noticed this pattern before, my child. Right before a significant breakthrough, uncertainty often intensifies. Doubts grow louder, relationships may shift. A sense of unease can permeate everything. Opportunities that seem promising may suddenly disappear. It can feel like things are unraveling. This is not because you are on the wrong path, but because you are precisely where I need you to be. This is how the one who opposes you reacts when he knows I am about to do something significant. Do not mistake this turmoil for failure, my cherished child. This intense feeling is proof that you are standing on the brink of something new. The one who opposes you has thrown everything he has at you, my child. He has targeted your relationships, your resources, your thoughts, and your emotions. He whispered lies to you in your moments of exhaustion, hoping you would mistake your weariness for the truth. He offered you seemingly innocent distractions. He tempted you to settle for less than my best for you, not through blatant wrongdoing, but through the deceptive comfort of the easy way out. That is often his final tactic, to persuade you to trade the high place I have prepared for you for a counterfeit sense of peace. But the high place I have for you, my beloved, is not reached by taking the easy road. It is forged in the refining fire, and that fire is here now not to consume you, but to reveal the true strength within you. You have been challenged, strengthened, pushed, and tested. This is not because you are weak, but because you are capable of carrying great spiritual weight. The kind of spiritual weight, my child, that shifts atmospheres, that dismantles old mindsets in families and communities, and that unsettles unseen powers. you are a formidable presence against the darkness. The final struggle you are sensing is a sign of fear from the one who opposes you. Do not fixate on it. Do not grant it any authority. Just as you have faced and overcome previous trials, my child, stand firm against this one. This is the last barrier before your liberation, the final moment of confusion before everything becomes clear, the last struggle before your path is made wide open. The intense feelings you are experiencing are real, yes, my child, but they reveal a deeper truth. You were not broken, you were tested. You felt the full weight of it, you grew quiet for a season, but you never gave up. And that simple fact terrifies the one who opposes you, because someone I have chosen who keeps moving forward cannot be stopped. Their prayers carry more authority, their words become sharper and more precise, and their very presence carries influence. This is who you are becoming. Things that used to deeply trouble you no longer have the same effect, my child. The same challenges don't land with the same impact they once did. This is more than just personal growth. It is a profound inner transformation. You are no longer just reacting to circumstances. You are discerning the truth behind them. You are not aimlessly wandering. You are discovering your solid ground. And that solid ground is why the chaos around you seems to be getting louder, my child, because it is losing its hold on you. You cannot go back to the way things were, not because you are unable, but because you no longer want to. Places you once sought refuge in now feel constricting. Old habits that once offered a false sense of security now feel like chains. People who once defined you now seem distant. This is not because they have changed, but because you have outgrown the mistaken belief that you had to shrink yourself to stay connected to them. You have moved beyond the battle that once ensnared you, my beloved, and now the final push is against you, not to halt your progress, but to intimidate you into stopping yourself. But you will not, my child, because you now see things as they truly are. This is not chaos tearing things apart. This is alignment falling into place. Everything is coming into order, and the one who opposes you is running out of strategies. He has nothing new in his arsenal, only his old tricks amplified. But you are not the person you once were. You are not so easily distracted now. You are not swayed by empty words or defeated by someone's departure. Your foundation is deep, and your ability to discern truth has been honed. That is why this is his final attempt, my child. I am not concerned. I have not rescinded what I have promised you. What is coming is already in motion. What I have declared over you is being prepared for its unveiling. And the one who opposes you knows this, so he is throwing everything he has at you, my beloved, confusion, distractions, intense emotions, all to make you pause just before the moment I have created you for. Do not stop now, my child. Do not delay. Do not succumb to weariness when you are mere steps away from the place I have prepared for you. You have endured everything up to this point, my precious child. This final push will not break you. It will launch you. What once felt like an endless struggle has now shifted, my child. This is no longer about mere survival. This is about stepping into the position I have prepared for you. A time is upon you now, my child, when what I have placed inside you is destined to be seen. There is a spiritual mark on you, a designation in the unseen realm. The unseen realm has always recognized your true identity, my beloved, and soon the visible world will also perceive it. You have walked a difficult road, faced intense trials, and endured pain, sorrow, rejection, and waiting. And still, my precious child, you kept moving forward, not because you were strong in your own power, but because my grace sustained you. And now, my favor is ushering you into a place of purpose, because the hardships you endured were not just for your own sake, my child. Your journey is blazing a trail for those who will come after you. You are a living testament to what I can do with a life that is fully surrendered to me. You may not see a tangible sign, my beloved one, but there is a spiritual reality to this moment. It is marked by my presence. It carries the weight of purpose, and my power is infused in it. Knowing this is not meant to frighten you, my child, but to help you understand that you now carry something precious that requires stewardship. Because when you are set apart in this way, new challenges will arise, but so will a new level of my strength. This is why the battle intensified, the opposition pushed harder, knowing you were on the verge of this moment. But here you are, my precious child, still standing, and I have brought order and purpose to the very hardships you endured. My beloved, you are transitioning from being a recipient of help to being an agent of it. This season is about more than just your personal victory. It is about stepping into spiritual influence. Not to control others, my child, but to shift the atmosphere around you. Where you go, things will change. Your words will have the power to liberate others. My presence through you will bring healing. That is what happens when you carry my mark. And now, my cherished child, you can feel this shift. That stirring within you is not just anxiety, it is my signal to you. Those tears are not just sorrow, they are a sign of my touch. The stillness you feel is not emptiness. It is the spiritual realm acknowledging this significant time. The world you cannot see is watching as someone I have chosen steps into their appointed time. You have lived with the labels others have placed on you, carried their pain, and made yourself small. But that season is over, my child. Now is the time for you to be revealed, ready for action. The path ahead will be new. My blessing will be upon you, not by chance, but as a result of your closeness to me. Doors will open for you. Others will sense my presence on you. This is the spiritual covering, the mark I have placed on you. And it matters greatly, my precious one, because it comes with a weight of responsibility. You will be called to step up when others hold back, to speak truth when others remain silent, and to give generously when others hoard what they have. There are requirements that come with this honor, but that is the beauty of the purpose I have entrusted to you. This truth is more than just a comforting sentiment, my beloved. It is a sign that you have crossed a threshold in the spirit, a confirmation from me that you have moved from waiting to doing, from being a victim of your circumstances to living with purpose. This truth is not just for you, my child. If it has stirred something in you, it can stir something in others. Someone close to you is silently battling the same things you have overcome. Be the one who helps them find their way to me. What is happening right now is more than just hearing words again. It is a deep, spiritual connection, linking you directly to me. Stay close. There is still more I want to give you, my child. Remain open to receive. If these truths have touched you deeply, consider giving back freely, not out of obligation or to gain something in return, but as an act of reverence for the gifts I have given you. This response does not earn you a sudden breakthrough. It demonstrates your trust in me. It declares that this moment is sacred and that you will not let it pass by unchanged. Your presence here, right now, is not by chance, my precious one. This timing is a result of my perfect design. You have faced struggles that no one else saw, but I saw every single one, and now you are rising, not just from your difficulties, but into the very purpose for which I created you. This season marks a change in your journey, my child. You are moving from wrestling with your circumstances to striding forward, from merely enduring to being sent on a mission. And if you can feel this shift within you, then you already know the truth of it. You may recall a time when you felt that something significant was about to happen, but that specific moment, my beloved child, with its unique weight and timing, has passed. My moments are not like recurring seasons. I work through distinct opportunities, unique windows of time when the eternal intersects with your world. And the time you are in now, my beloved, is one of those moments. I have brought you to the brink of a new beginning. I have sought you out, invested my presence in you, stirred you, taught you, liberated you, and set you apart for this. The question now is not just whether you will accept what I am offering, my child, but whether you will act on it. Hesitating now will cost you more than it would have in the past. You have felt my gentle nudges, you have heard my quiet voice, but what happens next depends not just on my presence, my beloved one, but on your willing participation. Inaction in spiritual matters has consequences. It is not always a dramatic collapse. Sometimes it manifests as a slow, silent drift, a gradual distancing until you no longer know how you got so far off course. It is like becoming so accustomed to my prompting that you no longer recognize it as me. The greatest danger for someone I have chosen is not rebellion, my child, but complacency. Fighting against me at least forces you to confront me and make a choice. But doing nothing lulls you into a false sense of security. It deceives you into thinking you are still making progress when, in reality, your spirit has come to a standstill. That is the slumber I want to awaken you from now. You can no longer ignore the truth I have laid before you. You cannot pretend you do not see what I have made so clear. You cannot turn away from my voice now without consequence. This moment has set you apart. Embracing my truth brings with it a certain gravity, my child. It is the gravity of accountability, not to be flawless, but to act on what you know is right. This is not about judgment. It is about understanding that when I reveal the path, I expect you to walk on it. You have asked me for direction. You have sought my guidance. You have longed for clarity. Now that I have provided it, my cherished child, do not allow fear to masquerade as caution. Do not call procrastination due diligence. Do not disguise your reluctance as discernment. Your heart knows the truth. It is time for your actions to align with what you know deep within. My favor is like a wide open door, my child. It is not a barrier, it is an opportunity. But it does not mean you can wait indefinitely. And when that door begins to close, it does not slam shut. It closes softly, gradually, almost imperceptibly, until one day, my beloved, you realize the closeness has faded, and the voice that once stirred you feels distant. That is the result of prolonged delay. I do not stop loving you, but my plan moves forward. The assignments I have set will not be postponed forever. The territories I intend to reclaim must still be reached. The chains I intend to break must still be shattered. You were not chosen by accident, my child. You were set apart for this very purpose. For it to be fulfilled, your willingness must translate into action. You do not need to feel completely prepared. You only need to be ready to obey. What is coming will require you to walk with me, to take steps of faith that may not make sense to your logical mind, but will bring peace to your spirit. And these steps will not always be grand gestures. Some will be quiet acts of obedience, letting go of something that is holding you back, turning away from conversations that drain you, or writing down a thought I have given you. The enemy wants you to believe that your response must be loud to be effective. But understand this, my child, even a silent choice to obey in this moment can send shockwaves through the unseen realm. You have reached the final stage of this process. Clarification. This is the point where knowing becomes doing, where listening becomes walking, and where revelation demands a response. You do not need any more signs. No more reassurances are coming. Every single thing you have endured, every inner prompting, every tear you have cried, every word that has resonated with you, it has all been part of my orchestration to bring you into perfect alignment for this very moment. This is that specific time. Your decision in this moment will echo, not in the noise of the world, but along the unique path I have prepared for your journey. Because this is the kind of moment that is remembered for generations, not because of the number of people who witness it, but because of the profound transformation it ignites. You are being given the opportunity to move forward completely, to silence all reluctance, to choose the purpose for which I created you over any hesitation, to declare through your actions, I will not fail to receive what has been prepared for me. And I am watching, my beloved child, not to judge you, but ready to walk alongside you. You were led to this place to make a decision. You are standing, right now, at the center of a choice that will shape everything that follows. This is not just about your emotions or your circumstances. It is about your spirit aligning with mine. All the trials you have faced, all the times you have sensed my presence, every gentle knowing I have placed within you, every silence that held meaning, every time you thought you could not go on but somehow found the strength that has all led you to this point, not for your own glory, but to be entrusted with the assignment I have for you. You have endured difficult seasons. You have passed the tests. You have resisted the urge to settle for less. You have confronted fear and continued to move forward. And you have wrestled with the turmoil in your own mind. And you have surrendered to the influence of my voice. That is why you are standing here today, not just as a survivor, but as someone who is about to be sent. There is a difference between being brought to a place of safety and being sent on a mission. One delivers you from the darkness, the other sends you into the very work I have planned for you. Most people never reach this point. They remain close to the comfort of their rescue, but they never step into the authority I grant for a specific purpose. But you, my precious child, are being sent. This means that things must shift within you, around you, and through you. How you carry yourself, how you speak, how you listen, how you enter a room, you are being fundamentally transformed. This is not a result of your own efforts, but because you have had an encounter with me. The moment I send someone, it is recorded in the unseen realms. It becomes a divine marker in the spirit world. The one who opposes me recognizes it. Creation begins to align with it, and everything that has tried to hold you back must suddenly submit to my perfect timing for you. But understand, my beloved, this moment is not about an easy life. It is about receiving your assignment, and that means it carries weight. It means it requires your consent, your yes, over and over again, not just in words, but demonstrated through your lifestyle. The path ahead will have its challenges, but my presence and strength will be with you. You will find that things you once tolerated will now deeply disturb your spirit. Places you once felt comfortable in will now feel foreign. Conversations you once participated in will now seem like empty noise to you. This is not arrogance. This is the sign of someone who has been sent by me. To be sent means to move forward with your focus locked on the assignment I have given you. It is to speak with clarity, to quickly discern distractions, and to guard your inner peace as an act of obedience, not just a personal preference. Being sent means your steps are no longer random. I am directing them. Even your quiet moments have purpose. Even your stillness carries authority. You do not need to announce this change. Those who live by my spirit will recognize it in you, and those who cannot were not meant to be part of this next chapter of your journey. Many I have sent before you did not feel ready, but their willingness was the deciding factor. You cannot remain as you were. I have already initiated this change within you. What I have declared over your life has now come to full strength and is ready. You were never meant to be ordinary. You were always destined to be a force against the darkness. And this sending is my confirmation that your time of testing is complete. Your limitations have been removed. Your spirit is in alignment with mine, and your name is known not just on earth, but in my presence. I am sending you, my cherished one, to specific places and people, into families, communities, and spheres of influence. You will carry what I have placed inside you. You will not need to strive for approval. You will carry my presence, and my presence will attract what striving never could. You are not moving forward alone. This is more than a promise now. It is the commission I am giving you. You are sent by me. You have just had a direct encounter, not with another person, but with me. This was not just a transfer of information, it was my personal confirmation to you. From the very beginning, something deep within you recognized this truth. You felt that this was for you, that the opportunity was real, and your spirit responded. Now, my child, let this transformation continue to grow within you. Do not let the light I have ignited go dim. If this moment has reached you, strengthened you, or brought you freedom, do not hoard it. Share it with others. Someone you know is silently struggling with the same weight you have just been freed from. Be the one who shows them the path to their own liberation. This is not a coincidence. It is a divinely orchestrated connection. Stay connected to what I am doing. There is more to come, and I want you to be a part of it. If this moment has deeply touched you, consider how you might respond in a way that reflects the value of what I have given you, not out of obligation or to receive something in return, but to express your reverence for what I have poured into you. Your response does not earn my favor, but it does confirm your trust. It declares that this encounter is sacred ground for you, and you will allow it to change you. Your presence here now is not by accident. This timing has been perfectly orchestrated by me. You have faced difficulties that no one else has seen, but I have seen them all. And now, my beloved one, you are not just emerging from your hardship, you are stepping into the purpose I have always held for you. This moment marks a shift from struggling to advancing, from merely enduring to being sent, from searching for answers to becoming an answer. And if you feel this profound change within you, then you already know that this is the moment I have been preparing you for, and this moment is not far off. It is approaching rapidly. Pay attention to the subtle cues. Perhaps it is a sudden pull toward a specific location, an urge to learn about a place that keeps coming to mind, or a shift in your aesthetic preferences, the sounds, words, or even the way you carry yourself. These gentle changes are not random. They are indicators of a larger movement. I am orchestrating a shift. My spirit is preparing your inner landscape before your external circumstances change. In this way, I am prompting you to recognize the quiet signals of the transition that is already underway. So, when you feel that inner tension, when your spirit feels stretched, when the unknown begins to capture your focus, do not be afraid. This is the pressure that always precedes a breakthrough. Just as there must be a feeling of tightness and resistance before something new can emerge, you too must feel the intensity of this change before the beauty of what is arriving can be revealed. This season is not meant for confusion, my child. It is meant for clear knowing. I am not sending you into this blindly. I am speaking to you through repeating patterns, gentle nudges, and precise moments. Do not dismiss them as mere coincidences. I am not leading you into uncertainty. I am positioning you for clarity. I am harmonizing your heart so that you can perceive what your mind alone cannot grasp. Every time your spirit resonates with a sound, a name, a place, or a phrase, pay close attention. My reality is recalibrating the rhythm within you to match what is about to manifest. The one I am bringing to you is not connected to your past. They are being called from the future I am leading you toward. They have also journeyed, grown, and let go of old ways. They carry the experiences of their journey, not as a resume to impress you, but as a point of deep connection. Their heart yearns for lasting meaning, not fleeting pleasure. They desire to build something authentic, not just maintain an image. They long for what is real, not just what is on the surface. When you meet this person, it will feel like a profound sense of recognition, not a question of who are you, but a simple knowing that says, there you are. This is because long before you met in the physical world, your true selves were already connected in my presence. But here is something crucial for you to understand, my precious child. The time you spent waiting was not wasted. The seasons of quiet were not empty. They were my way of protecting you. I was not ignoring you. I was preserving you. I held you back from lesser connections so that you would not miss the one that is truly sacred. What felt like closed doors were actually me redirecting you. The painful separations were my divine interventions. The times you felt utterly alone were not because I had abandoned you. It was me setting you apart for a holy purpose. Lay aside the temptation to dwell on what could have been, my child. Do not carry the weight of unanswered prayers or the heaviness of unresolved chapters. What never materialized was not meant to be your story. Those who exited your life were not meant to be the permanent connections I had in mind for you. My precious one, when things did not go as you had hoped, it was not a reflection of your failure. It was my tender mercy removing what would have ultimately broken you. The tears you cried were part of my preparation process. So, when the path forward seems unclear, do not look for grandiose signs, but for my quiet confirmation in the mundane. The small steps of faith, choosing peace over anxiety, speaking kindness in the face of criticism, trusting me with what you cannot control, these are the threads that are weaving your readiness. Your obedience in the ordinary is what prepares you for the extraordinary. Do not underestimate the power of this training ground, for in these moments, your spirit is aligning with the rhythm of heaven. Walk faithfully in the small things, and you will recognize my hand as I open the greater doors. You do not go alone. My spirit is with you, turning your daily acts of obedience into something of eternal significance. Now, rise and walk in this truth. You have journeyed far to reach this moment, my child, and your willingness to listen honors me. You have sought clarity, and it has been granted. You have asked for my hand, and it is extended to you. This hour is marked by divine intention, a window of opportunity that will not remain open forever. As one who has been tested and refined, you now stand at the threshold of your appointed season. My hand is not coercing you, but my timing is compelling you. This is not just for your own peace or breakthrough, my beloved child, but for the liberation of others who are connected to your journey. Your obedience now will unlock doors, not just for you, but for those who are desperately in need of the light you carry. Know this: the mantle upon you is real, and it is weighty with purpose. It demands a response that aligns your actions with the truth your spirit now knows. Do not allow hesitation to extinguish the fire I have ignited within you. Stay anchored in my presence. Protect the transformation I have sealed within you. I am calling you now to step fully into your sending. Your journey continues, and I am with you every step of the way. Receive my peace, my strength, and my protection as you go forth.